What's up? This is your captain. I saying 1, 2, 3. Here to do My Hero Academia chapter 136 live action / review. Now the chapters came out today, so I did One Piece first because I was expecting it to be a lot bigger than it was, and it kind of felt, it felt a little short because I was expecting a lot more, but it's One Piece, so I really shouldn't have. But yeah, anyway. Last time, the actual last chapter of My Hero Academia, the plan to the plan to save Eri-Chan from overall was being formed. Deku plus also Mario, they are very determined to save her this time. Determined as hell. But okay. As for fine and all that the is a lie, but if one were to guess, the boss would want to hide the girl who is a core component to his plan, right? And after all the trouble, she somehow makes it outside. And on top of that, to be spotted by these little brat heroes. Okay, so it seems that this guy is not entirely happy. Happy that the kids are being involved. Do you think he'd honestly keep her tucked away at the headquarters after all that? If it were me, I wouldn't. Cause even if we were to attack, as long as the girl isn't there, then it doesn't matter. Have we been able to specify her exact whereabouts? She's right. What do you think? No, that's exactly the problem. We don't know how far ahead he's planned. If we don't finish them with one blow, they'll probably get the chance they need to launch a counter attack. And so we've looked at groups and organizations have ties to the prefects, as well as all of the known locations under the prefect's control. We've left no stone unturned. Coming up with this list, we'd like everyone here to assist in searching each of these locations. Let's find the location and I'm gonna wing it out. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense to have all of these heroes, plus also some of the I guess you could actually say I know heroes, not just because of strength and numbers, but because you know, just as it was said, you know, he could very well move her to a different location. So they need to find exactly where she is, then attack that place. Makes sense. I see. And that is how some minor heroes come into play. Look, the heroes who are present are the heroes who are present the heroes who are present and clearly tied to the list somehow. They've selected people who have familiarity with the area, and Fat Gum is a little pissed. You all my psychic, want to even awfully though were tiptoeing about. Wow, that Eri-Chan girl has probably been crying this whole time. You will not become like All Might. It's for that reason that we've so thoroughly analyzed and predicted possible scenarios that we could bring out chances of saving as close to 100% as possible. Yeah, so it's very obvious that Fat Gum is a little angry at the whole. He's a little pissed at the situation as well. You know, Deku plus also Mario, they are of course frustrated as hell because they had a chance to actually save her right there, but they couldn't. But Fat Gum is seeing this as, okay, there is a little helpless girl who has bandages on her arms and legs. She's scared, and he's in mind, so he needs to save her. He needs to physically save her. So yeah, he's a little pissed. So, okay, we mustn't lose our cool. If we make a misstep trying to capture them, it could just end up fanning the flames, just like how Stain's a West performance only ended up in a giant PR boost for the League of Villains. This time with a single hoodlum trying to release some clock destroying weapon. It's possible that those motives are at play as well. You're not all for thinking it. If we spend all this time talking about things like that, they're going to slip through our fingers. And I'm assuming right there is fat gum. I'm assuming. But anyway, so had asked about. Well, he's asking, if you peel into the future, and just tell us what's gonna happen. And of course, he says that I can't do. Once I activate my foresight ability, it needs a 24-hour interval before it can be used again. In other words, every day for 1 hour I can see one person's future. And when I do like a series of flashbacks, it plays in my head frame by frame. Once activated for an hour's time, I can see the film of an. I can see the film of an individual's life. That's how you can think about it. However, all of that film is from a perspective that very closely follows a person. All I can see are their actions and their immediate surroundings. But isn't that more than enough? You should be able to find out a lot from that. What do you mean you can't do it? For example, if in that person's immediate future I see a death, a merciless death, awaiting them, what could I do? No, he's talking about All Might. Probably, but yeah, I mean, this is an issue, with a lot of characters that can see some form of the future, like with One Piece. Dogtooth, he can only see a tiny bit into the future, but he didn't understand exactly why, you know, why things are happening the way that they are. He doesn't understand what the actual cause was to that effect. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same with it's kind of the same with basically Night Eye's Quark. You know, there's only so much he can actually see. Plus, also the future's not set in stone. But yeah, anyway. This clock of mine is only supposed to be used when the chances of success have been brought to the highest. It should be used for insurance when there are too many uncertainties at play. It should not be used recklessly. See, wait there. I'm seeing right now that the heroes are not understanding exactly what exactly what seeing the future entails. There's a lot that can change, because again, this future is not set in stone, and he's just saying, I can't do that. Which, I mean, it kind of frustrates the hell out of me. But, okay. Anyway. In any case, let's proceed with the plan. Don't forget, there's a girl in trouble here. Locating the girl and securing her rescue. Our goal is to resolve these situations as quickly and effectively as possible. Thank you all for your cooperation. We cut back to a building where Deku and Mirio are kind of sulking. Yes, it is frustrating. But right, it is frustrating. And the Basal head shows up, and he was gonna, and he had, okay, so he had originally planned to suspend all of the internships. Okay. What? Why now of all times? Why? I mean, that's kind of bad timing. Yes, okay, I get the kids, but I mean, when the Yakuza, plus the League of Villains kind of join forces. They start, kind of helping each other out. All hands on deck. But that's just me. But alright. You'll hold that there's a possibility that the league is involved. That changes things. But you know, Julia, you still haven't restored my trust in you yet. Okay, unfortunately, I have every reason to believe if I were to stop you right now, you'd just jump out in the midst of the things again. Yeah, he probably would. I'm watching you. If you act again, we'll go by the formal procedures this time around. Midoriya, got it? Palm child? Palm child. Okay, and, okay, so, basically, they are pretty much giving Yo-Yo and Deku kind of like this pep talk. And we are cutting to Eri-Chan. She's in a room. And this guy who I don't know who it is. She is obviously very, very frightened. It was different, totally different. Up until now, not a single person has ever touched me like that before. His hand was so kind. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay, so the plan to save all is formed. The girl, she's obviously scared of the people who are there watching over her. That's very obvious. But she is remembering Deku, how kind she was. You know, so that way there, she is going to be. I mean, Deku. He is going to be the only. He's going to be the only one that this little girl is ever going to go to. Not anyone else, because she remembers him, and she's gonna depend on solely him. But this was a pretty lengthy chapter. The pacing was pretty good. The plan is officially formed, and I'm assuming the next chapter, the actual plan is going to be put into effect. But overall, this chapter was a good plus to a great. That's all that I have to say for sexual video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share my channel, let your friends. This is your captain is saying 1, 2, 3, say out. Peace.